As Mark Duz writes, journalism is important to the society not just because of what it produces, but also how news is produced, under what conditions, for what purposes, within which institutional mindset and occupation identity. This is especially important in the era of convergence, which defines journalism on the macro and micro level and is often regarded as a broader global process of coming together on the technological, economic, social, and cultural level. However, as Poole writes, convergence does not mean ultimate stability or unity. It operates with a constant force for unification, but always in dynamic tension with change. There are at least 4 interconnected levels at which forces of convergence unevenly occur in contemporary media reality and journalism framework. That is technological, economic, social, and cultural convergence. At the same time, critical empirical research points towards the flaws of such ideal visions. Newsroom convergence, despite being centrally managed, often brings not evenly distributed effects, and that not all the news media reach the imagined endpoint. Some critical thinkers and researchers, for instance Duz, stress that newsroom convergence is part of a strategy by media owners who curate news sources for profit and better business, extending their control over the relations of production and distribution of news, such as forced multi-skilling and multitasking practices, and aiming for competition and individualization of labor through contingent contracts. Identity confusion among news staffers is not a rare consequence. Especially online journalists within newsrooms going through the process of convergence feel stigmatized, not as real journalists, and regard themselves as not as equal to their print and broadcast colleagues. However, newsroom convergence is not a universal, linear, and technology-driven process, and models of newsroom convergence and their implications vary from country to country, from medium to medium, and derive from politically, economically, and culturally specific social contexts.